Hi there, I'm Michael Underwood, dad of two and Celebrity MasterChef finalist, and I've got a great sweet tooth recipe for you today. I'm a big fan of mixing fruit and cake, so today's best ever banana bread is going to be a real treat. Now, it's not me saying this is the best banana bread ever, it's my son when he first tasted it. He absolutely loves it, so I thought I'd share the recipe with you. And at first, we need the walnuts. Now, I've just taken a bag of walnut halves here, chopped them up a little bit smaller, and then we're going to fry these off in the pan. There's no oil in the pan, just a dry pan over a medium heat, and you want to heat them through. This basically releases a bit of the nut oil and also gets an extra bit of nuttiness in there as well, so the flavour adds to the banana bread at the end. Just going to heat that through. Keep your eyes on it at all times though. You don't want these to burn, otherwise you're going to have that really nasty bitter taste to them. Just want to get a nice toast on them. When they're warmed through, take them straight out. So once your walnuts are done, all you need to do is sieve your flour into a large bowl, add in your sugar, your cinnamon. You also need to put in your baking powder, bicarbonate of soda, some salt, and of course the nuts you just toasted. Then just combine it all together and put it to one side. So that's the dry ingredients sorted. Now get yourself a fresh bowl and you need to put the wet ingredients together. So start off by peeling your bananas. Always use really ripe bananas. They're the best. They've got the best flavour, and of course they're the easiest to mash down as well. When you do open them up, make sure you get all the stringy bits off. Just peel that away, clean that up, then chop it up, chuck it into the bowl. Then just add the softened butter, 2 eggs, and vanilla extract. I'm doing this by hand, so I'm going to use a fork to mash it all down and get it all together, but I want to keep it chunky. If you do use a machine, just keep an eye on it because you don't want it to go too smooth because it really does ruin the texture of the final bread. So once you're happy with your banana mixture, you need to combine them both together. So probably best to combine the bananas into the flour. Do it that way around. Just going to slowly add it in. That's really important to make sure you don't over combine this. You want to fold it in gently. You don't want to make it too smooth. It really does ruin the texture of the final bread. Get all that in there and slowly just start to fold it in like this. I mean, to be fair, my son loves cakes anyway, but I think in particular this one because he's fascinated by bananas just as a fruit anyway. And then when he saw us and he was helping me make it, he just got really involved in it and was fascinated by how a banana could turn into basically a loaf at the end of it. And it tastes great as well. So here we go, see it's starting to combine now. And you should be able to see it's still chunky, it's still got that chunky look to it. It's not sort of a smooth batter. So if you'd like to have a go at this, don't forget you can find all the ingredients and exactly how to make this on our website. And if you like your cakes, good news, in a couple of weeks' time, I've got a fantastic orange cake recipe for you too. So once that's all combined, you can see all the flours mixed in nicely, but it's still got some chunks and lumps in there. It's ready to go. So I'm just using a loaf tin here, simple 9-inch loaf tin. And what I've done is I've put butter, greased it, and I've just used flour. And then just banging it around, a little bit of flour, you just coat it, just gives it that extra safe coating because it can have a habit of sticking, clinging, I'm going to say clinging to it otherwise. So this is quite a nice way to make sure, hopefully, it should just pop straight out. Okay, then once that's in the pan, just level it all out so it's a nice even amount in there. And then you're ready to put it in the oven. So while my banana bread's cooking, you can check out some more of my recipes from my series Cooking for Kids. Just go online and don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see. Once you take it out of the oven, it's really important to make sure you let it cool down before you cut it, otherwise it'll still be a bit crumbly and soft and be a bit of a mess. So you need to let that settle and it's ready to go. So that's what I've done here. Then once it's cool enough, give it a nice light dusting of icing sugar and you're ready to cut yourself a slice and it smells lovely. Now, if you want to have a go at doing this recipe, go ahead, but don't forget, send us pictures. And maybe you want to try something different with it as well, then let us know. Instagram and Twitter is where you can contact us.